What if every human being on earth became obsessed with the kingdom of God, like Christ said in Matthew chapter 6, verse 33, but seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. What if everybody on earth, what if just all the believers on earth became obsessed with that? Wouldn't that be fascinating? Well, it would be, but most believers can't do it. And the reason most believers can't seek first the kingdom of God is because they don't even know what the kingdom of God is in the first place. If you don't know what it is and you're seeking for it, even if you find it, you won't know you found it, so you're going to keep on looking for it anyway if you're actually looking for it in the first place. Am I telling the truth? So we have this mistaken understanding of the Bible that it's a bunch of magical incantations. It's not magical incantations. It is instructions that produce outcomes in those who live them out. Be ye doers of the word and not hearers only. Doing what? Deceiving your own selves. If any man be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he's like unto a man beholding his natural face in the glass, for he beholdeth himself and goeth his way, and straightway forgetteth what manner of man he was. But whoso looketh into the perfect law of liberty and continueth therein, he being not a forgetful hearer, but a doer of the work, this man shall be blessed in his deeds. See, we read something in the Bible and it tells us we're supposed to do something, and then we ignore it. And then we wonder why our life ain't working. Your life ain't working because you ain't working it the way it works. By the way, when it says seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, all these things shall be added unto you, the kingdom of God, I believe, this is the best definition I've ever discovered. If you find a better one, this is not cast in stone, but it's what I've seemed to discover. If you find a better one, please share it with me, because I'm just seeking the kingdom of God, right? I believe that the kingdom of God, where the word kingdom is a compound word, which comes from king's dominion. Okay? So the kingdom of God is not a place, it is a realm. It's a realm of jurisdiction. That's why Christ said, when you pray, after this manner pray ye, our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. What does it say next? Thy kingdom come. And I know we've been taught that means we're supposed to pray for Jesus to come back, as if that has something to do with when he's coming back. But that's not what it means. We're asking God for his kingdom to come into my life. Come and rule over my life as the sovereign king. What it's saying is, Lord, I yield my life to you as the sovereign king of my life. Amazingly enough, because God is a king who desires to make you a king, or he desires to make you a queen, when you yield yourself to God as the sovereign king of your life, he makes you the king or the queen of an assignment that you get to rule over. And now, because you're yielded to God, your assignment has to yield to you. That is so cool. I don't have to make my assignment yield to me. It's already programmed to do that, as long as I'm yielded to God. Well, so I yield my life to God as the sovereign king of my life. I rule over my assignment as the sovereign king of my assignment, which means now I don't even have to try. I don't have to hustle and grind. All I have to do is rule according to the principles of God's kingdom, and then use the assignment that I rule over to serve the people I come in contact with. And here's the amazing thing. In the kingdom of God, the person who's ruling over an assignment is king when they're ruling over their assignment. God didn't make us rulers over each other. He made us rulers over assignments for the purpose of serving each other. So I use the assignment that I rule over to serve every human being I come in contact with. Sure. What if that was every human being's objective? If every human being on earth had that as their objective, all of the social ills in the world would go away in one day, in 1 hour, if that was everybody's objective. But I can't make that everybody's objective, and neither can you. But all of us can make it our objective. But unfortunately, we're so busy. We're so busy seeking to serve ourselves and seeking other people to serve us, and we don't take time to serve other people. We don't take time to serve them a smile, a hello, how are you today? A bit of joy, a bit of encouragement, a word of prayer, a kind word. We can all do that. In our businesses, we're not seeking to serve the greatest possible value that people could get for the money. We're hustling and grinding, hoping to rake it in and stack it up and pack it up. What if we really cared about serving people at the highest level, yielding to God and serving people at the highest level? What if that was our all-consuming passion. It would change everything. So, I'm going to ask the question again. What would you attempt that you've been avoiding if you really believed you could not fail? You don't have to raise your hand or answer. Just think about it. Think about it out there in the YouTube sphere. Is it something different than you've been endeavoring to do heretofore? Is it different? Like the thing that if you believed you could not fail, you would do. Is it something different than what you've been doing? Or is it the same? Is it basically the same thing? You talk about putting your faith to the test. So, here are some thoughts that I have around this whole concept. In every area of our lives, an inability to execute is the fruit. It is not the root. So if there's some area of my life that's not working, it's not working. I mean, it's not working just because it's not working. It's not working because there's something that you're doing as a root cause that's producing the fruit of that outcome in your life. So the failure to execute is the fruit. And you can paint the fruit, and you can motivate the fruit, and you can encourage the fruit, and you can hype up the fruit, but at the end of the day, it's still the fruit. And the fruit on the tree is going to match the root of the tree.